Coach Jay Spoonhour, Josh Piper. Coach, if you just start out with an opening statement, please.
Well, they're awful good, and you know, they've been playing well for a while, and I thought we did a nice job. I mean, we really did. We did as well as we could do. There's, you know, when the game, anytime the game for us gets going very fast, you know, it's tough on us, and you could sense times during the game that they had pretty good rhythm, and they didn't. SEMO did not shoot it like they, you know, have been. They've had some games where they've really been making, but they were still really, really solid, and you know, they're a good team. They're, you know, I think if they're playing the way that they've been playing, they got a heck of a chance to really mess this tournament up, because they've got a little bit of everything that you need to have in order to win tournament games. And as far as our guys, I'm telling you, it was as fun of an 11-win season as a guy can have. It really was. We've got guys that really pull for each other, and we've got guys that really. I'm telling you, I've coached a while, and you talk to these guys every day, and they look you in the eye, and they try to do what you're asking them to do, and you know, kids now, you know, if you talk to any coach now or any teacher, and they all say kids today, you know, and it's never the thing people say after they say kids today is never very positive. Well, they need to hang out with this Panther group for a little while, because these guys are they're exactly what you want to teach and coach. I think we were a team that the whole was greater than the sum of the parts, and by God, they never stopped trying, and I'm really, really proud of every one of them.
Questions?
Except Pipe. Pipe's a complete pain in the ass.
Rebuttal, Josh.
Pipe's a sophomore. Pipe won't have much to say.
Next question. Next question.
Josh, just talk about getting to the tournament. I mean, I know you guys want to do more here, but it's pretty special that you guys were able to make it back.
Yeah, that was our goal at the start of the year, is just to make the tournament. And it was exciting coming down to the last game of the season, having a win to get in the tournament. Or if we lose, we don't make it. And it was really exciting for me, and a new experience, and I really enjoyed it.
As you said, you know, this SEMO team was pretty good. In December, if you would have played, you know, a SEMO team that played like they did tonight, you know, how bad do you think the game could have been?
Well, you saw us a lot in December, and you know, there were some games we had the teams could have picked the score, and you know, they got better as the year went on. You know, I mean, ours was more of a really kind of a gradual progression, where we were bad and then got closer and played with people, and then we're into games but didn't win them, and then we finally won one, and then we kind of got to where we liked that. But SEMO has had, you know, the talent. You can see the talent they have, and I don't know. They really move the ball, and in that respect, they look a lot like Belmont looks at times. That they share it and make extra passes, and that's when you've got that many guys that can shoot the ball, and they're willing to pass it to each other. Pretty darn hard to play against. And then when you say, okay, well, they don't have a great shooting night, and Tyler Stone goes out and makes 11 out of 12. We were lucky to be where we were. I'm sorry about that.
In the second half, it seemed like there was a pretty long string where you guys were making a bucket and then couldn't get a stop.
We couldn't stop.
And I mean, talk about though your teams. I mean, your team was pretty resilient on offense. They just seemed like they kept going and kept going.
Yeah, hey, and I'm gonna tell you, there was a time this year where, you know, we were scoring in the 40s, and if a team got where they were making any baskets at all, it was like, holy smokes, we are cooked. You know, the teams would take an insurmountable 8-point lead against us. You know, and we've where we've sort of figured out how to make shots and sort of how to get each other open looks. We're limited defensively just because, you know, look at these arms. And there's only so much, you know, that you can do. And we don't have a whole lot of team speed. We don't have a lot of athleticism, and we're not real bulky. And so defensively, we kind of have to play position and try to, you know, almost kind of get to where you hope shots don't go in. But we were always pretty smart, pretty sound. You know, and the guys they used everything they had. You know, I mean, talk to him about it. You spend a night battling Tyler Stone until he gets tired, and then here comes Nino Johnson, and then he goes until he gets tired, and then he's still out there, you know, with his arms.
Could you talk about those guys, Josh, and what it was like tonight?
Yeah, they're tough to play against. They're two really good bigs. They're strong. They're athletic, and just seeing you see one go out and the next one come in full of energy, and it's tough sometimes. But you just gotta keep battling and try to stay behind them and not give them any angles. I just try to do my best guarding them.
Josh, just how excited are you for the future of VIU basketball with this kind of side getting home?
I'm really excited. I think we have a bright future. We got some guys coming in next year and guys who couldn't play this year who got a lot of talent, and I think we're going to be really good in the future.
Let's get Dickie in here and see what he has to say. Thanks, Coach. Thank y'all.